25th of October 2021. We've got a pretty gloomy day out there. It's been a couple days of this, and here's my, watch this. See that right there? There's my shower on. There's my shower. There are these guys again at the water department up here. There's a drop or two coming out. Look at that. Oh boy, there we go. A little bit's coming out. Let's see. Okay, nothing. They, they have to go fill this tank manually, and when it rains, we're not going to do it. Or if that guy's got a sniffle, we're not going to do it. So everybody in here suffers on this water because this management company can't do their job, and it's really getting aggravating. This has happened. This has been 2 days now. 2 days of no water. The only way we get hot water now is on the stove. There's not enough even downstairs water for us to get hot water in the sink, because the Insta-Hots have to have so much flow before they heat up. So this is these guys again. If there's when they have a vote for this management company, I'm going to do everything in my power to vote these pricks out. To me, it's aggravating. My back, when it gets rainy like this, hurts like heck. I want to soak in a hot shower. And here I am in my brand new house that can't even get water upstairs. Got to flush a toilet with a bucket. If we want to flush, we got to carry water up. We're carrying buckets from downstairs up here just to flush the toilet up here. I mean, this is ridiculous, guys. I should have got a better deal on this house because it's only a one bathroom. I got a bedroom with a closet that has a toilet and a sink. This is just ridiculous that these people do that. And they knowingly did it. Demeterland knowingly did this because they were telling them before that there's no water pressure here. The workers, they were telling my wife, we got to be pretty good friends with them, and they told all the bosses that were coming around in the vans like they do now, and they did nothing. They just kept right on building. They didn't put in any kind of a plan to add a tank or do anything. They just said, screw them. They'll deal with it. So this is what I consider hillbillies of the Philippines, people that do things like that. They're half-assed on their job. They're afraid of their own shadow to tell their boss that there's a problem because they can't maximize the money. So it's a real shame. So don't get caught. I'm telling you all this stuff so you don't get caught like I did. If you're going to build a place, make sure you don't get stuck like we did. I assumed that, it's Demeterland. We researched the company long before I ever bought from these guys. I researched them. We were looking around at a lot of homes way before this, way before we ever found these guys. We went to Laya Greenfield's homes. There was a bunch of them we went to, and we were shocked at the crap that these big companies were putting out. I mean, it was absolute crap. These houses looked like little kids put them together. Tile work all shitty, crappy floors. We went into one big set of homes, and I loved the design of the home. It had like an upper deck. You walked outside, though, to get to this upper deck. I would have rather that been inside, but they were trying to maximize space. And it was as much as this one. It was real pricey for a smaller house. And so I was... that's too much. I told the realtor girl it's too much, and she said, "Oh, well, they have some that were repossessed from the people." So we went over to them, and these places were like dungeons. The floor, there was no tile on the floor. The floor was just all broke up. The concrete was poured wrong. The steps going to the upper deck was just completely rusted out, and I was like, "Whoa, what's up with this?" And it was only 4 years old. They said those ones were built 4 years ago. So they were absolute crap. So when we looked into this one, we saw developments, and we went to a bunch of different builders, a lot of different builders, and this was the one where the building quality was the highest that we saw. But I didn't think that somebody who builds with this quality would be such jerks as to build in a place that has no water. I mean, I just I was thinking like an American, guys. I was thinking just like an American, which was just incredibly stupid on my part. So don't do that. Don't do what I'm doing, because you're going to get caught just like I am now. We have water on the whim of these water people. If the dude doesn't want to go down there and open up a valve and fill the tank up, we got nothing. They probably figure, there's go shower out in the rain, because it's been raining 2 days. It's really rainy here. We got a big storm, another one coming. It's supposed to be hitting Manila worse than here, but it's cold outside. I'm not kidding you. It's cold in the house. My wife, I don't understand the mentality. A little bad again, but she turns the fans on, and it's cold. It's cold in the house right now. I got a warm shirt on. Kids are in their little hoodies, but I did find something good. I had looked at Lazada before for the battery that this Sony Cam takes, and they had different ones from Sony on Lazada, and they've had the Wasabi ones, but I don't want to buy any more of them, even though they're super cheap. I just don't want them. I wanted a Sony battery, and I decided to look again on Lazada. I found a camera store from Japan, and they have it, but with the shipping and everything, the price was ridiculously high for this battery. I think it was like $38 or something like that, which I'm not paying that. But when you find them, sometimes they just won't show you all the stuff. But when you find a store like that and it shows up an item, you scroll past the description and there'll be a bunch more stuff in the bottom. And I found the batteries I need. I chatted with the store, and they said, yeah, they have plenty on stock. They have my model battery, plenty of them on stock. It's a fresh shipment, so it's not like a battery's been sitting there for years or anything. So I'm pretty happy about that. Plus, they also have parts. It's a store in Manila, and they said, get a picture of what you want. I can go right to the Sony site, get a picture of what you want, and then go ahead and send it to them, and they can get it. Before they get it, they'll get me a price on it, and they can get anything. So that was pretty cool. That was on a chat on this store in Manila. I forget the name of it right now, but that's kind of cool. So I'd like to have a better dashboard. See, I had a really good dashboard suction cup. But if you hit the brake hard or anything, because they pebble, it's a vinyl dash, so they pebble it, and there's no super good flat spots. I had to put silicone in there, and then because the camera being up so high the way this mount was, that puts a lot of pressure on the base. The higher the camera. I don't know why they don't make a base that's right on the suction cup. I don't understand the people that make these things. They're just screwy. Why would you put it up so high? But that's the way they do it. Well, I found one on there that has 3 suction cups on the bottom, and then the camera just sits in the middle, just right on top of the suction cup. So that way I can get some from the car, because in this rainy season we're not doing as much on the bike and just riding the kids around. I don't want to just keep getting the pictures in here. I haven't gone on my night ride yet, because every night I wanted to go out, it's raining, and I'm not going to ride around here in the rain right now. It's you get too many people are going really fast, and when it's raining, they're not seeing you. No matter what I wear, they just don't see you. They don't clean their windows properly here. They got tint, So just the fact of driving at night is kind of unsafe, just because of the tint. But then throw rain in and gloominess. No, I'm just not going to do it. I value my life a little bit too much for that. But still fussing with this water problem. I'm going to have to go up to the water thing and tell them, hey, get somebody down here, or give me a key to the stupid thing. I'll go open the valve. This is days of this, and we mentioned it to the security guards yesterday, because the girl wasn't in the office, and I don't know if they told her or not, or what the scoop is, or maybe she couldn't get a hold of the guy. But it does get a little bit aggravating when you're in a house and you can't have water. Our first house, we didn't have it, but we knew that going in. we knew it, and we fixed that when the new water company, when GMA ran a line down by us. We were one of the first ones to get a line put into our house. Other people wanted to tap onto the line. I'm like, nope. You want a line, you put your own line in. I'm not gonna be the third one at the end of the line so that you can tap onto it, and I can't get any pressure when you decide to use the water. No, it's my pipe. I'm putting a pipe in from the main to my house, and that house has good pressure. Now the people across the street, there was 3 of them that said, okay, we're going to tap into it. And then later the 4th one tapped into it. And guess what? They're just like before. They have to fill buckets and stuff. They don't have any pressure. So that's kind of dumb to do that. But that house over there was separate, and they got really good water pressure. It's ready to pipe right into the house. I didn't pipe it in any of the sinks. All the piping that was in the walls in that house went bad. It was plastic pipe, and that's what they use here, guys. It's all plastic pipe, and they put it inside the concrete. I would rather see some of this stuff surface mounted, so when it gets bad, you can fix it. Here, if something goes bad, you ain't fixing nothing here. Plastic pipe busts in the wall, which they do. That's just what happens. There's no fixing it unless you want to start hammering the wall out, find the wet spot and hammer the wall out, which they do. I've seen that before, where they just hammer a big hole in your wall, fix the pipe, and then splotch some concrete in there, and that's supposedly you're good to go again for another couple years. But none of the plumbing here seems to last, especially when you get plumbers like we had. The guy was swearing up and down that the Instahot had to go up high because it was gravity fed. And that's just insane. And no matter what I did with these Demeterland people, they wouldn't go against what their plumber said. I even told them, I'll sign a release, put it under the sink. I can't even, it's up so high, I can't even reach it. I have to get on a stool just to push the button to turn it on, because every time the power goes out, these things reset. Now, we've been lucky here in the last couple weeks. We really haven't had much of power outages now. It was for a while there, we had a rash of them, and then that sort of quit. So that's really cool. But we still want to get a generator here. The pumpkin going in November. That's the plan anyway. It's just getting power to that. Demeterland, you guys should offer a pump for these people in all your houses. You guys know that there's no water pressure here. You know it. The guys told me out here that they informed you that there was no pressure here, and you still built the place and never said anything to me. Okay, fine. I just said fine. I wouldn't have changed my mind. I would have said, okay, I need provisions for some power so I can run a pump. I need a little place here so I can put a tank. I would have had no problem with it. We'd have took care of it. But no, you decided to hide it from me. So that's why I say hillbilly. That's why I say just a bunch of yokels that just tick me off. That's the Filipino way, guys. When you come here, they're shy and they don't want to tell you anything. They're not going to tell you. It's just like when you go down the street. If somebody doesn't know how to get somewhere, they're going to tell you anyway. I'm serious. They're going to tell you anyway. And you can know. Try this out for yourself. Know where a place is, how to get there, and go ask some people. And you'll have them pointing the wrong direction. Oh, they'll start doing this. Oh, and then yeah, over here. And they'll send you the wrong way. And it happens a lot, guys. It happens a lot. And a lot of it happens, too, because of our accent we have on their words, that they'll mess things up. So, and we mess it up by saying it to them, by saying it a little bit wrong. And they'll just glass over. They don't know what you're talking about. It was like when I was going to Imus. It's spelled I-M-U-S. So I said, hey, well, how do I get to Imus? Everybody was looking around, and nobody knew. you know, but their I and E is different. So that's our accent. So that'll mess you up a little bit too. Be careful of that. But I'm going to go ahead and let you go. This is Stinky Stan, because I got to go boil some water for a bath now. You know, just aggravates the living heck out of me. So we'll see you guys another time. Hopefully, you know, this rain is supposed to be over by the end of the week. It's supposed to rain all the way through Wednesday into Thursday, and then supposed to warm up. But guys, it's cold outside here. It's cold, it's breezy, and it's raining, and it hasn't stopped. So we will see you. Stinky Stan out.